Deep in the lush, whispering heart of the emerald jungle where sunlight filtered through leafy ceilings, and frogs sang lullabies at dusk to birds perched high in the canopy, plotting mischief with the confidence of fools, Pico, a flamboyant green parrot with feathers like a burst of fireworks, was known as the fastest talker in the treetops. His best friend, Tiko, a toucan with a giant rainbow beak and spy movie swagger, fancied himself the stealthiest bird in the jungle. They weren't wise, but they were bold, and today they had their eyes on the most forbidden fruit of all, Queen Luma's mangoes. Across the treetops shimmered a grove so full of golden mangoes. It looked like the sun had built a treehouse. "Smell that?" Pico chirped, flapping with excitement. "That's not fruit, that's destiny." Tiko sniffed the breeze suspiciously. "That's definitely mango, and also doom. Queen Luma's grove is off limits, remember?" Pico waved a wing. "Come on, those are the mangoes of legend. One bite and your feathers get shinier." A nearby minor bird gasped. "No one touches those mangoes. The last bird who tried Queen Luma flattened him with a sneeze. Scree." Mango thieves turned to pulp, shrieked a red kite above, but the duo was undeterred. "Sounds like a challenge," Pico said, puffing his chest. "Sounds like a heist," Tiko replied. Thus began Operation Mango Madness. They didn't like to talk about what happened in Omi. Their plan had 3 parts: distraction, infiltration, and extraction. First, the distraction. Tiko flew to the watering hole, where a flock of flamingos were practicing their synchronized honking. "Birds of grace and long legs," he announced. "I bring you the first annual jungle note-off. Hit your highest note and win a mango." "Ee," honked a flamingo. "Hunk," replied another. Soon, frogs, bats, and even cicadas joined the ruckus. The cacophony echoed across the jungle, drawing attention from every corner, including the guards at Queen Luma's grove. Meanwhile, Pico zipped through the trees toward the grove, narrowly dodging a dozing sloth, gossiping toucans, and Greg the iguana, who blocked his path with a sleepy "Answer my riddle or pay in beetles." Pico tossed Greg a fat bug and continued. There it was, the mega mango. It gleamed like gold and honey, so plump and perfect it made Pico gasp. He flapped up, reached, and tugged. Nothing. He yanked harder. Still nothing. "Come on, you're stubborn." "Fruit," he grunted, and with a final screech of effort, the mango popped free and launched into the sky like a comet. "Mango missile," screamed a crow. "Incoming," cried a sugar glider, diving out of the way. From the distance, Tiko saw the flying fruit and dove toward it. "I got it," he shouted. At the same time, Pico flapped after it. "Mine." Their heads collided mid-air in a blur of feathers and frustration. They plummeted, bouncing off vines and banana leaves, and crash-landed in something soft and squishy. "Oof," groaned Tiko, blinking. "We landed in elephant dung before they could untangle themselves." The ground trembled. Leaves shook. A massive shadow loomed. It was her Queen Luma, the mighty matriarch of the jungle. Her tusks were decorated with jungle orchids, her wrinkled grey skin painted with tribal swirls, and her gaze could slice a coconut in half. "You dare steal from me," she rumbled, her voice like distant thunder. Pico coughed up the mango seed and squeaked. "We weren't stealing, we were, inspecting. Quality control." Tiko stood at attention, very official. "We have badges, somewhere." Queen Luma stared, then hopped through her trunk and plucked another mango from the tree. "You could have just asked." "You know," the jungle went silent. A butterfly fainted mid-flight. "Asked," whispered a squirrel. "She allows asking," gasped a bat. But the elephant queen nodded. "Of course. I only made them forbidden because it was fun to watch your featherheads try." She tossed them the mango. Tiko caught it in disbelief. "So, no stompings?" "Not unless you sing off-key," she muttered, grinning. Just then, a hum came from the mango tree. A knot in the bark slid open, revealing a glowing carved seed, nestled in vines and pulsing with soft green light. The heartseed, Queen Luma whispered. It's been hidden for decades. Looks like a peanut. Said Tiko. Does it explode? Asked Pico. The trees rustled. Oracle Owl, the ancient forest guardian, descended silently, her eyes glowing like moons. Who touches the heartseed must speak the truth, she intoned. Immediately, Pico shouted, I once kissed a peacock because I thought it was my reflection. Tiko squawked, I still sleep in a squirrel's nest I never made my own. A stunned silence followed. Then Queen Luma burst into laughter, shaking the ground. Well, I sing to frogs when no one's looking, she admitted. With that, the heartseed pulsed brighter, and vines all round the grove blossomed into radiant flowers. A hush fell over the jungle as light filled the trees. From that day forward, the once forbidden grove became the jungle lounge. Animals came not just to eat mangoes, but to share old secrets, sing ridiculous songs, and laugh without shame. The rule was simple. Before eating a mango, you had to confess one silly truth. Even Queen Luma joined in, humming lullabies with frogs and teaching turtles to dance. Pico and Tiko were appointed official mango scouts, honored with a crown made of banana peels and paid in unlimited fruit. They hosted talent shows, flamingo karaoke nights, and annual mango splat contests. The heartseed remained in its place, glowing gently like a jungle heartbeat to remind that truth. Laughter and friendship were the sweetest fruits of all. One evening, as the stars blinked to life and frogs tapped rhythms on lily pads, Pico leaned over to Tiko, licking mango juice off his beak. Same time tomorrow, Tiko grinned, his feathers glistening. Let's make it Mango Mayhem Deluxe. And the jungle echoed back with laughter, squawks, and one flamingo's very off-key honk.
Whoa!